Today, I want to tell you about the incredible and deeply poignant story of actress Lani O'Grady. You might know her as Mary Bradford from the iconic television series 8 is Enough. But there's so much more to her life, her triumphs, her struggles, her legacy, that often stays in the shadows. Lani O'Grady's journey was one filled with fascinating highs and devastating lows, a tale of both promise and pain. Let's start at the beginning. Lani O'Grady was born on October 2, 1954, in Walnut Creek, California, and was given the name Lanita Rose Agrati. Yes, Agrati. Her last name may surprise those who are only familiar with her stage name. She later took on the moniker Lani O'Grady, which was a tribute to her mother's maiden name. Acting wasn't just a casual dream for Lani, it ran in the family. She was raised in a family with deep ties to the entertainment industry. Her brother is actor Don Grady, who starred as Robbie Douglas in My Three Sons, another classic TV series from the era. It was clear from a young age that creativity and talent were part of the Agrati family's DNA. Lani's career began relatively early in life. She started acting in television as a teenager, making guest appearances in shows such as The High Chaparral and The FBI during the late 1960s and early 1970s. While these roles gave her some exposure, her major breakthrough wouldn't come until she was in her 20s. Enter 8 is Enough. In 1977, Lani was cast in this beloved family dramedy, which followed the trials, tribulations, and joys of the Bradford family, a household with 8 children. Lani played Mary Bradford, the eldest daughter, radiating warmth, intelligence, and charm on screen. The show was immensely popular, providing audiences with relatable family dynamics and heartfelt storytelling. For 5 years, audiences across America tuned in to see the Bradfords navigate their lives, Mary included. Her portrayal of Mary became emblematic of the wholesome television figures of the time, but for Lani, things weren't nearly as picture-perfect behind the scenes. As the show's popularity grew, so did the pressures of being a rising star, and Lani found herself grappling with anxiety. Her struggles with mental health were not widely known during her career, but they became an important part of her story later on. After 8 is Enough came to an end in 1981, Lani decided to take a step back from acting. Despite her undeniable talent, the industry proved difficult to navigate for Lani, especially as she began dealing with serious health issues. You see, Lani struggled with a combination of anxiety disorders and panic attacks, a condition that plagued her for years and led her to self-medicate with alcohol and prescription drugs. She later revealed that she had been improperly prescribed various medications, which would ultimately exacerbate her difficulties rather than help them. It was an uphill battle, one that left her unable to continue working in Hollywood. In addition to the challenges she faced in her career, Lani coped with twists and turns in her personal life. Lani was married twice, though neither marriage was long-lasting. She often described herself as someone who yearned for stability but seemed to find chaos instead. In interviews, she opened up about her struggles, expressing a vulnerability that was rare for celebrities of her era. Through her honesty, she became a figure whom others dealing with similar problems could relate to and draw strength from. During the late 1980s and 1990s, Lani transitioned to working behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. She found work as a talent agent, a role that allowed her to utilize her skills and experience in Hollywood without being in the spotlight. While she wasn't acting anymore, she stayed connected to the industry that had defined much of her identity. But Lani's health continued to decline. Her battles with substance use, coupled with lingering mental health struggles, were an ongoing challenge. In her later years, Lani became an outspoken advocate for mental health awareness and even sought treatment for her conditions through non-traditional methods, such as alternative medicine. Despite her efforts, she faced significant setbacks. And then, on September 25, 2001, just a week before her 47th birthday, tragedy struck. Lani O'Grady was found dead in her mobile home in Valencia, California. The autopsy revealed that her death was caused by a lethal combination of prescription medications, which included painkillers and antidepressants. Lani's death was ruled an accidental overdose, but it highlighted the fragility of her final years. Her passing was heartbreaking for her family, friends, and fans, as it marked the end of a life filled with promise and talent, but also profound difficulty. Lani's struggles weren't uncommon in Hollywood, a place where the pressures of fame often collide with personal insecurities. But her openness about her issues paved the way for greater discussions about mental health in the entertainment industry. Today, her story serves as both a cautionary tale and a reminder of the importance of seeking help and advocating for mental health care. Looking back on her life, it's important not to let her struggles overshadow her achievements. Lani O'Grady was a talented actress whose portrayal of Mary Bradford brought joy to millions. She gave the world laughter and love through her work, showcasing the complexities and beauty of family life through the lens of the 1970s and 80s. And Lani's story isn't just about Hollywood glitz or turbulent struggles. It's about a real person, a woman who tried to find her place in a world that wasn't always kind to her. A woman whose legacy lives on in the hearts of fans who still cherish Eight is Enough and remember her as Mary Bradford, the big sister who anchored a family's dynamics with grace and kindness. So here's to Lani O'Grady. Her life might have been cut short, her journey might have been bumpy, but her impact remains strong. Her story reminds us of the humanity behind the famous faces we see on screen.